Hi, this program is about implementing string operations. See, the program statement is write a function to implement string operation with compare, concatenate and finding the string length. Okay, so you're supposed to carry out three operations. First, let us look at the definition of string. Okay, so string is a sequence of characters terminated by a null character. See here, if this is a name, so it's a string. So check the number of characters here. As you can see, the number of characters is 7. But while you are writing the string, you can write something like str of, always write one number greater than the total number of characters. So str of 8. Why is it str of 8? Because at the end of the end of the string is specified by a null character. Okay, so you need to have one number greater than the actual number of characters. Okay, see, the program looks like this. So you have three functions here. You have three functions. One is for finding the length, comparison and concatenate. So we have written the declarations here immediately after our header files. So I'll explain each function in detail. So first is for finding the length. See, finding the length of a string. So one string. So str of 10, assuming 10 characters. Okay, not more than 10 characters would be input by the user. See, once I have a name like this, how do I know these are made up of 7 characters? So I will count V. So I'll keep it in mind. Okay, the first character. Then A. So 1 will become 2. So 2 characters. Likewise, you'll reach till the end of the string. So we have one variable which is initialized to 0. Then every time it comes across a character, the I value is increased by 1. Till where are you supposed to do this? Till you reach the end of the string. While the str of I is not equal to 0. That means till you have not reached the end of the string, you're going on incrementing the value of I coming across a character. When you come across a character, increase the value of I. By the end of the string, so you will have one count that will be displayed over here. So that will be the total number of characters. So you have I equal to 0. You go on adding the value of I by 1 every time you encounter a character till you reach the end of the string. Next is for comparison. Comparison, see, this is a comparison function. Okay, so you need two strings, right, to compare, something like this, data and data. So how does this comparison take place? See, we have two variables. Okay, I equal to 0, k equal to 0. When you come across the character, you increase the value of I by 1. So that is happening here. When str1 is equal to str of 2, you are increasing the character by 1. Okay, number of characters by 1. So this is happening till you reach the end of your first string. See, sometimes what happens is the first string might be like this, second string might be only so much. So there are two possibilities when a string is not equal to each other. One, if the characters are totally different from each other in both the strings, or you have a situation like this. See, the first character is matching, second character is also matching, but the string has already ended for the second string. Then there is no point in comparison. So what we do is, initially we have set the value of k equal to 0. Then if anything else happens, that means if it's not equal, then we change the k value to 1 and then we exit. So we are using break. Okay, so how do you say when the strings are not equal? One is when the k equal to 1, that means the normal situation is not there, so we are setting the k value to 1. And the other one is when you have reached the string to the end of the second string, then we can say that the string is not equal. So one case is when the letters are not matching. The other case is when the second string is already ended and the first string is already there. Some characters are still there. So we say that the string is not equal. Next is to concatenate. Concatenate means join the two strings. So you have data, then you have science. The concatenated string would be data, science together. See, here you see I equal to I comma j, I is equal to 6. It's set to 0. So here what happens is till you reach the end of the first string, the count is increased by 1. So here 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second word, okay, has to add to the first string after the fourth position. So what they're doing is they're setting one more variable called j, that is for the second string. So till you reach the end of the second string, put the characters of the second string to the first string. Okay. So whatever count you have, for example 4, from the next position, that is from the fifth position, the value will be added to the first string. This will go on till the string reaches 0. And you know that every string ends with the null. So at the end, after you have added all the characters of the second string to the first string, the last character is set to slash of 0. Okay, this is how it is working. So first you have data, and then if you have, let's say, science. Okay, first the number of the characters are counted here for the first string, so 4. So in the fifth position, s will get added. This will go on till you reach of the second string, and once you have combined both the strings, you add a null to the string. So you will display what is a string. See, the main function is two strings are there. You will ask the user to input the two strings, so str1 and str2. Then you will ask which option would the user like to choose. So one is for calculating the length of string 1, then calculating the length of string 2, comparing the two strings, and concatenating the two strings. So based on the user choice, there is a case statement. So if it is 1, then it is finding the length of str1. So the control will go to the function and it will execute that function, and the control will come back here. Similarly for length, comparison, and concatenation. And if the user inputs any other choice other than 1, 2, 3, 4, then we have a default choice called as invalid choice. So these statements will get displayed. So here, for example, so it will ask for the two strings. Then it will ask, so he has input values like this. So calculate the length of the string 1. This part will get displayed, this printf statements. Okay. Then the results will be displayed appropriately. Thank you.